What's up, beautiful people, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Judah Ali TV, aka the girl with the big hair. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button, like my videos, and share my content with everyone you know. So, how are you doing? Yes, you. How are you feeling today? I hope you're feeling beautiful. I hope you're feeling great, because I know I am. I decided to do a random video because my life is random. I wanted to do a video about self-care, taking care of self. As you know, 2020 has been a year of surprises, to say the least. And we are living in uncertain times, most people will say. We have lost many people from this pandemic, and stress levels are at an all-time high. Divorce rates are at an all-time high, and mental health, anxiety, stress is at an all-time high. The reality is, in less than a few hours, the entire United States of America will have somewhat of an idea of who our next president will be. Did you go vote? I hope so. I get it. Some people don't feel confident in the current administration, and they also don't feel that much more confident in the other people who are running. Here's the thing. I'm going to share my truth. Many people have said, you know what? I'm not going to vote this year. Many people don't vote at all. And I get it and understand people's frustrations. I understand people's anxieties around the entire voting process. But for me, I just look at it from a standpoint of, at some point in our history, I was not able to vote. I would not be able to vote. There were people in my family that were not able to vote. And there were people that stood in the front lines and fought and lost their lives for my basic right to vote now. So that alone for me is enough for me to go out and exercise my right to vote. Am I completely confident in who I voted for? Probably not. But just like with anything in life, you have to take a risk. And I think the consensus around the world, at least from the people that I've spoken to, they're very sure on who they do not want in the office, even if they are not very confident about the other party. So, enough about voting. Enough about politics. Let's talk about self-care. As you can see, I have put my mask on. I am going to be popping open a bottle of champagne that I have up there. And I am going to be meditating, drawing me a long hot bath, and relaxing. I'm not going to stay up till midnight and watch live coverage of the election. I'm not going to do any of that. I am just going to create a space for myself of pure peace. And when tomorrow comes, whatever it may bring, I'll be ready for it. Some people are saying tomorrow is going to look like anarchy, possibly, because many people are stocking up on groceries, supplies, ammunition, paper towels, food. And you have groups of people who are out there ready to commit acts of violence against other groups of people if the vote does not swing in the way that they want it to swing. But you know what? You cannot stress over things that you have no control over. So as for me and my household, we are going to have our own celebration. We are going to relax. I'm going to do a little drinking. I might do a little bit smoking. We are going to have us a good time, and we are going to wake up tomorrow and be prepared for whatever the day may bring. So, with that said, I pulled a couple of products and items throughout the house that I have that I actually use when it comes to my own self-care routine. Let me back up a little bit before I jump right into it. I don't know if you have scheduled your own self-care routine. Some people say, well, what is a self-care routine anyway? For me, I travel so much and I'm never in one place for an extended period of time. So my life is very hectic in a great way. And I have to take time, force myself to take time for me. I'm not saying that it's always easy, but what I have found is a day out of the week that I have designated just for me. Not for my family, not for my friends, not for anyone else except for me. And that day I selected was Sunday. Sundays are my self-care day where I block out the entire world and spend time loving and caring for me. So, what day works for you? One day may not work for you. A weekend may work for you. A whole entire week. The whole point is make sure that you are doing something for you. Yes, you. Because you are the most amazing, beautiful, important person in this world. And you owe yourself a day of self-care. So, a typical Sunday for me, no matter where I'm at in the world, starts with me basically blocking out all forms of communication. So from the time I wake up to about, I would say noon, I turn, my phone is turned off. I turn off any notifications. I don't get on any social media. I don't accept calls. I don't make calls. And I pretty much block out all forms of communication, just so I can get my mind right and prepared for the day and really set the right intention. Some of the other things that I do on my self-care Sundays, I get facials, I get manis, pedis, massages, I do my yoni steams, I exercise, I drink plenty of water, especially on Sundays. I'm a huge water drinker, but especially Sundays, I make sure that I drink lots of water throughout the day. And I do steams, I do full body waxes, I meditate, I read a book, I might catch a movie that I haven't been able to see because of my schedule. I do whatever makes me happy, and that is the point. You don't have to subscribe to a certain routine. You create your own and you manage it accordingly. And also be adaptable. Say if you're traveling and you may not be able to take the time to meditate or take the time to get a facial or mani-pedi, do something else that makes you happy. That's the whole point, right? So your routine may not work for me and my routine may not work for you. But the whole point is make sure that you take care of you. So I put a couple things that I wanted to share with you guys. I'm doing an early self-care throughout the week. Like I said, in lieu of this election, you see I have my face mask on. And I want to kind of tell you, I want to start there and tell you about the product that I'm using. Excuse my nails too. Literally, I have been stocking inventory in my boutique. So literally, my nails were breaking off. So don't look at my nails. But at any rate, this product that is currently on my face is this face mask right here. I don't know if you guys see that. I'll actually list the products that I'm showing you today on the video in my description with the link so that you can go ahead and check those out and purchase them yourselves. Most of these items are pretty inexpensive. I am a person who does not subscribe to the idea that you have to pay a lot of money to have a really good, effective product. A lot of these products I had to use trial and error and figure out what worked for me. And that's what I would encourage you to do. Most of these items I got off of Amazon. Also in the product aisle in like your local TJ Maxx or Marshalls. I love those areas because I find some of the greatest products for my skin, my nails, my hair, and everything. So this one is it's called Aztec Secret. It's the Indian Healing Clay. And it says on here, the world's most powerful facial. And this is what I use and I have on my face now for more of a deep pore cleansing. And so I put this mask on before I did the video, and I usually will let it sit. And as you can see sort of how it looks right now, it's kind of drying up and I'm starting to look like a snake right here. But it is so good to my skin. And what I usually do is take a cup of this and mix it with apple cider vinegar. You don't have to do that. You can also use water in lieu of the vinegar. But I just like how the vinegar kind of, in the mask, my skin starts to pulsate as I have it on and just that tingly feeling. I love how the apple cider vinegar does and works with the actual clay. But this is an amazing product. I've used this for years now, and it just does wonders for my skin. So I'll have that in the link. Also, another product, since I started with that, I'll just stay on the face right now, and then we'll move into the body and all that great stuff. This is another product I use. I want to kind of open it up so you can see how it looks. It's kind of like a gelatin. There you go. And basically, these are little eye strips here, under eye strips. I'm trying to see if it's going to allow me to peel it apart. But basically, you just take one of these and put them under your eye, both eyes. And it looks like this. See? And I usually will put that right under my eye, especially if you've been up all night and you might experience puffiness under your eye or dark circles, or just really want to maintain that youthful look under your eye. This is a great product, and this is by Good Molecules. Here you go. It's a Caffeine Energizing Hydrogel Eye Patch. And I've been using this for a while, and it's been amazing. I actually ordered this off of their website. And then another product, I showed you the clay mask, but I'm going to show you my facial scrub, which I absolutely adore. It is by Body Prescriptions, and it is Rose Coconut Facial Scrub. Here you go. And the scent is absolutely amazing, guys. And as you can see, the little TJ Maxx tag right here. Like I said, I be going ham in TJ Maxx, especially in their beauty product section. It's amazing. And like I said, it's a light scent of rose and coconut. And all you do is pretty much take a little dime size and rub it in your hands. And then you scrub it all over your face, and then you rinse. And then, of course, you can follow up with your favorite moisturizer that you use. But I just love how this just works as a nice scrub on my face to kind of get all those dead cells off of my face before I actually use my clay mask. So, amazing product. And depending on what type of skin type that you have, like I said, a lot of times it might be trial and error for you because you have to figure out what product works best for your skin type. So I would definitely encourage you to use some of these products. You may have products of your own that you've been using, and figure out what works best for you, because the whole goal is, if it's an effective product, if you are seeing great results to your skin, stick to that. Because if it's not broke, don't fix it. That's my thing. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Now, oh, I'm sorry, I have one more product for the face. This is a product that I live by. It is always in my suitcase, no matter what. It is a great product, especially for people who travel quite a bit like me. And this is the 24 Gold Collagen Infused Anti-Aging Serum. What I simply do, it has its own little thing right here. And I usually will drop maybe about 3 drops, forehead, boom, boom. And literally, it is so great. And you just kind of rub that into your skin. And because I travel so much and sometimes I can't bring all my products with me, I literally carry this with me a lot. And this has helped me a great deal, especially when my skin might be feeling dry because of the, the lack of moisture or the, lack of fresh air throughout the plane. This has helped me a lot. So this is a great, great product. I highly recommend this. And it's really light. A lot of these products, they are not greasy. They're not heavy and cakey on your skin. They're really lightweight, and I love that because I don't like for my skin to be greasy, and I don't like to feel like I have a lot of product piled up on my skin. So these are some basic facial products that I use on my skin, and they have done wonders. So moving on to the body. I do a lot of stuff to my skin in a positive way. I like to try out new products. I love feeling like I just smell great. I love feeling like my skin has just been through a great detoxing or a body scrub. So I'm always trying different products to see what works best for my skin. And this is one that I simply adore. As you can see, it's almost gone because I probably use too much of it, but I love it. And this is the Even Skin Healthy Glow Body Oil by Ancient Cosmetics. And what I typically do when I get out of the shower and or the bath, while my skin is still wet, I'll actually rub a little bit of that on my hands and rub it all over my body and let my body just air dry, and it's amazing. It has a nice little glow to it. It's not too oily or anything. I just love it. And the scent is amazing too, guys. Like, again, sometimes I just smell the products and I'm like, ooh, they smell amazing. So imagine you walking by someone and they're smelling you and they're like, oh my God, you smell super amazing. What do you use? So I always get a lot of compliments on the different fragrances that I use. And really, I don't wear any perfumes. I really just use a lot of body oils, and natural organic things on my skin. So this is an amazing product. Another one that I use is the good old trusty Dr. Teal's. You can find this in your local Walmart, any store really, Target. This is the old trusty Dr. Teal's. But this specific one is the Dr. Teal's Foaming Bath with pure Epsom salt, but cannabis hemp seed oil. I'm all about products that have the cannabis hemp seed oil in it. It is an amazing product. On my self-care Sundays, I take long, hot baths, which I don't get to do throughout the week because, like I said, I'm too busy. I'm traveling so much. So to be able to, take an hour out of my day just to take a bath, it's very rare for me. So on self-care Sundays, I designate the time to just really take a nice hot bubble bath. And this is what I use in my bath as well. And I also know that they make a bath salt with this as well. So great product. This is pure gold, ladies and gentlemen. Many of you are already familiar with the benefits of sea moss. Literally, this is pure gold. And I'll tell you why. Before I tell you why, this specific one is organic, wild-crafted sea moss and lime and alkaline water. And I actually just got my jar today because I had to refill my actual sea moss gel that I literally went through just a few days ago. I love it. I use it for everything. Now, I use this also with my face mask. If I don't do my Indian clay face mask that I have on right now, I'll actually do my sea moss gel mask. So I'll, take a little, haven't opened this one yet. Hopefully it will open for me. So as you guys can see, for those maybe are not familiar with what sea moss looks like, This one does not smell as bad as some of the ones that I've actually had. And it could be because it's infused with lime. It could be because the alkaline water. I have no idea, because some that I've smelled stinks so bad. But this product is amazing. So I'll use it as a face mask. I'll also take a spoonful of it and put it in my tea so that I'm taking it internally. And when I say it does wonders for your skin and your body externally and internally, it is simply amazing. I also use this as a hair mask. So after I wash my hair and when I condition it, I'll actually take some of the sea moss and put it in my hair and leave it there as well, and then rinse it out later. And it's been an amazing product, and I would highly encourage everyone to incorporate sea moss into your everyday beauty health routine. So I'll have that also, the link where I ordered that particular sea moss, because like I said, it doesn't have as much of a pungent smell as the other sea moss gels that I've used before, but it is amazing. This, going back to face, this is another mask that I picked up. It's called Hemp Dream Sheet Mask. I'll do these also in between my facials, where I'll put that on and I'll let that sit on my face for about maybe 15-20 minutes, no more than 30 for me. And then I'll go ahead and take it off, and your skin just feels amazing after this actual sheet mask. And again, I'm all about the herb. Now, these two that I'm about to talk about, those products are amazing, don't get me wrong, but it all starts internally for me. It's all about the internal health care for me. So this, hands down, if you are not drinking a lot of this, it doesn't matter if you use all the other products that I told you about. This trumps everything. No pun intended. This trumps everything. Now, this particular water, I actually drink alkaline water. I started drinking alkaline water, I want to say a few years ago, probably maybe now for about a good 5 or 6 years. I don't drink tap water. Ever since I've been drinking alkaline water, if I was to drink any other water, I can taste the difference immediately, and it just doesn't taste good to me. And there's so many great benefits about alkaline. So make sure that you guys research and read up. This particular bottle that I have is made by Diamond, and it's alkaline water. It's Diamond alkaline water, and I just love the bottle. Can you get into that? It's all about, you know, the bottle for me. The presentation, as well as the health benefits. And a couple things on the back. It says, live healthy and shine bright like a diamond. Look at that. Y'all better send me some money for advertising. But it's amazing. I actually got this, I believe I was out shopping and saw it on one of the end caps at Burlington Coat Factory, of all places. And I grabbed all the ones that they had there, because as soon as I saw alkaline and I saw how the bottle was, I was like, I have to have it. But I drink about, I want to say about 6 of these a day. That's how much water I drink. And when I tell you, water has been the most important thing to my health routine and my beauty routine, water. People are like, what do you do for your skin? What do you do for your hair? Water, water, water. Now, if you're like me, sometimes I like to be a little bougie and either put mint in my water. As you can see there, it's a little bit of mint. Or I might cut up some cucumbers and put that in it. Or even some, guess what? Frozen fruit. I know some people are like, ooh, why would you put frozen fruit in there? When I say it just makes your water taste amazing, you could do some, you know, frozen strawberries, some frozen blueberries, whatever you want to do. It's just that extra thing. It's just all about the extra for me sometimes. You don't have to put anything in your water, but make sure that you are at least drinking water, because this is great for the body. And let me shake this bad boy up. This is another product. This is actually from Trader Joe's. This is carrot turmeric juice blend, and it's organic. And as you can see, so you can see the label. Again, I'll post all of these. I take 2 shots of this a day. And this has also done wonders for my skin. I know some people say, well, you know what? A lot of the things that are healthy for you taste nasty. Doesn't taste so good to me. I'm a type of person that if it does wonders for my body and make me look and feel amazing, I could care less about the taste. I am going to make sure that I am getting all of my water and all of my carrot turmeric. And most people, you know, that are familiar with, you know, turmeric already know what the benefits of turmeric are. I cook with a lot of turmeric. It's just amazing. Like I said, it's amazing. So if you don't really like the taste of carrot, what I would say is maybe put a little bit of honey in it if you like and take it. But for me, the taste is not bad at all. It's actually very, very good. And again, I take 2 shots of this. So I just wanted to share some of the products that I use. But also, like I said, during Self-Care Sunday, I read a book. I am an avid reader. I can get through a book pretty quickly. And it's something about a good hard copy of a book for me. I just love being able to get a new book, flip through it, and just smell the pages. It's just something about a brand new book for me. If you are a person that maybe feels like I don't have the time to actually sit down and go from page to page, get you an audiobook. But make sure that you are feeding your mind as well as your body. And so these are the 3 that I just want to share with you that are in my current rotation. Some of these I've already read a number of times, and I kind of rotate them as well. So I wanted to share them. And again, I'll post these also in my description. This is the 4 agreements. The 4 agreements. Here you go. The gifts of imperfection. And one of my all-time favorites, it is a page turner, and it just takes you on the most lovely literary adventure, if you will. I don't want to give too much away because you have to get your own copy and experience for yourself. This is Chocolate and Semi-Sweets by author Katrina L. Ross, who happens to be a phenomenal friend of mine. You did your thing, girl, in this book, and I would encourage everyone to go get your copy. It's amazing. I am just looking forward to the movie. So, again, to sum it up, you are important. You are amazing. You have something incredible to contribute to this world. No matter the chaos that you may be experiencing around you, the things that might be going on that you don't have any control over, stop stressing. Shake it off. Let it go. And continue to be your amazing, beautiful self. You have to take care of you. If you're the type of person that everyone comes to and depends on and always asking for advice, always asking for you to take time out for them, you have to create boundaries. No is not a bad word. You can't say yes to everyone, and you can't say yes to everything. Some commitments you won't be able to take on. And it's okay. It's okay. You're not the bad guy for saying no. I want to take time for me. I want to be selfish and take time for me. So if Sundays are not your day like it is mine, pick Monday, pick Tuesday, pick Wednesday, pick Thursday, Friday, Saturday, pick the entire weekend. But make sure that you do something for you. Self-care is the best care. So with that said, I love you, beautiful people. And no matter what happens tomorrow, you're still going to be amazing. And we're going to get through this. Period. So make sure that you go out and be a kind human.